Hey y'all, welcome back. I hope everyone had a blessed Samhain or a happy Halloween, whichever you celebrate. I wanted to get to show you today our rain sale, even though it's not raining right at this moment. I figured maybe you could hear me better this way. Trying to get a good look at the whole thing right now. And you can see kind of from the bottom all the way up how it's taller than my house. Well, because the plants were, of course. You can see that there's a pulley system up here, and it's attached to the ropes that pull it out. And I'm trying to get good lighting so you can see that it does rest on the bottles and it does not hit the plants. It gets really good airflow, so I don't ever have to worry about if it rains off and on to have to pull it off and put it back on and put it back off and all that. So that's a big helpful part. And here we are with all the sandbags and the buckets that have sand in them that hold it down. And I have clamps everywhere I can. And of course I had to put bubble wrap around my chicken wire fence there for my vegetables, but you can see where it's attached to the trees back here. Oops, I'm trying to stay in focus. And you can see right here where it puddles up a bit. And actually, it was quite a bit the one night. And right here, right about there, I had to put a slit in it and let the water come flying out. So that was really helpful. And now when it drips right above my cauliflower, who actually want to have extra water. So that works out. And so past my veggies there are the white widow. And you can see how the tent barely even touches the bottles right there until the rain starts filling up over there. And that rain we just push off because it doesn't puddle that badly over there. Probably because of all the bottles. We kind of didn't think that one out above the vegetable garden. I should have put some bottles in there. But you can see above these, they don't touch they touch all the bottles and they don't touch the plants. And even when the actual big buds were up there, because I did cut some of these buds off, and up here, they were up here just, under the plastic and not touching the buds. And, it was really nice. It was really great for having them out here before I got to harvest them. And you can see down here, these were the ones that had the buds tied to the PVC pipe, and because they went way up almost to all the bottles. And that's the OG that we already had hanging in the dry rooms. So you can see where it stood way above where the buds were. And yeah, it worked really, really well. And yes, a lot of people say, why do you cover, I don't do that. I have a bunch of plants. I don't worry about it at all. And I kind of baby mine because I'm an indoor grower that went outdoor. So I have a hard time not obsessing over my plants, I guess. And you can see I really do try to baby them, and they are all they can be, I think. They give back to me because I give to them. And I think that helps me out a lot because I can't afford to have moldy buds just because I didn't, want to cover, I couldn't cover them. And so you can see this is another look at the front, how it really does protect them a lot. And so it's really great. And I'll show you down from this end that actually here is my leaf blower with my plastic. And I usually, I take my plastic, and you can see down here, I start down there and put it up on the PVC pipe and clamp it up there and have it go flat across. And then I have it go between these two OG and go across them. And I hook them, and I hook it way up here. It's closer than I thought. I hook it way up there with the clamps. And I will try to do another video of that later on tonight before it rains. Let me put that up. And we're going to have to definitely put that up later. It's calling for rain. So I will try to do a video of that. And I hope this shows people that, if you do put that extra little bit in, they do try to give it back, I think. I blow them off every day. I was blowing them off later in the season when I would spray them. I would blow them off the next morning and make sure they were dry because here, you can have them rot right on the plant because the sun will burn them, and some places you have humidity so bad that it will make them rot and mold, and that's actually can happen here too. Like if you have them covered too tightly and they suffocate, that can totally make moldy, and I can't afford that. So I need these meds all to be all they can be. Yeah, to come out as good as possible. So, yeah. And this is the rain sale video. And I might be able to do a quick rain sale video later about the when it rains, or about the front plastic. And I hope I'll get to do that later. So I hope you all keep tuning in and have a peaceful day.